number 9 seed, the Temple Owls.
And Temple men's basketball is Dayton bound to take on 8th-seeded North Carolina State in the NCAA tournament. Hello, I'm Keaton Nichols.
And I'm Kate Lavender. We begin this edition of Temple Update with the latest news from men's hoops. Beccah Hendrickson was at Selection Sunday for the big moment. Rebecca, what was it like waiting to hear Temple's name being called? It was that nerve-wracking?
I'm still recovering. Lace up your shoes, Owl fans, because Temple is going to the big dance. For the 6th straight year, Temple men's basketball has earned their bid to the NCAA tournament. Basketball fans crowded into the Fox Giddes Room at Liacouras Sunday night, hoping to see that cherry T pop on the big screen during Selection Sunday. And sure enough, midway through the 3rd bracket, it did. But one important group was missing from the viewing party, the team.
We just wanted to be together as a team, just kind of sit there and see our fate.
Coach Dunphy held his Owls from the party until after Temple's bid was announced, keeping them in the dark about their postseason fate.
There's no mental preparation you can do, just sit there and wait.
Coach Dunphy definitely did a good job of making it real suspenseful for us. First thing he said to us was, when he came in, he was like, yeah, we're in a real place of uncertainty right now.
Although they got the bid, the uncertainty now lies in the rest of the season as the Owls will fight to play another day on college basketball's biggest stage.
We want to perform on a national stage. We don't want to just be a team that gets to the tournament 6 times in a row.
You know, any team can be beat, as you saw this year. A lot of teams, a lot of #1 teams have been going down, and I think we got a shot to do it, and I think, you know, it's our time to do it.
The team is looking to make a run in the tournament after their conference season came to an abrupt halt with a heartbreaking loss in the quarterfinals of A-10s.
It's a whole new season right now, and honestly, in most cases, how you do in the NCAA tournament really determines the success of your season.
Really get a chance to write your own book and just make people remember you how you want them to remember you. And we get a chance to change everything that anybody's ever said about Temple, how they can't make a run in the tournament.
Playing the NCAA tournament, nothing else. Just going on the court and being in the environment, and it's March Madness. Anything can happen, so we're just ready to play.
Left for Dayton Wednesday afternoon to print for their date with the Wolfpack. I'll have more from the sports desk later in the show.
And thanks, Rebecca. I can't wait to see what's going on with those brackets. I have mine filled out, so.
We're taking a road trip to Dayton. Hello and welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm Beccah Hendrickson. Winter weather may be overstaying its welcome, but we've all got spring sports fever. It's March Madness around the country, and men's basketball is ready to dance. Let's break down Game 1. The 9th-seeded Owls will battle number 8 North Carolina State in East Region tourney play. The Wolfpack ended the conference season with a loss against Miami in the semifinals of the ACC tournament, a title they were voted most likely to win in preseason polls. They're also the only team in the nation with 5 players who average over 12 points per game. If the Owls can hunt down the Wolfpack, they will most likely face off against top-seeded Indiana in 3rd-round play.
Able to go to this tournament, we got to do a better job. There's no question about it. We feel like we disappointed a lot of folks on Friday night, to be honest with you.
Last stand didn't go as planned, as Temple was knocked out of their final A-10 tournament in the quarterfinals by the University of Massachusetts. It was Chaz Williams versus the Owls as the fireball 5'8" Minutemen guard knocked down 28 points against the Temple defense. Wyatt tries to match his momentum, but his bucket is in and out, and that's the story of his shot all night. The A-10 player of the year hits only 4 of 19 from the field, but it's Ralir Hollis-Jefferson, the saving grace for the Owls. He nets 17 points and 8 rebounds, but it's not enough. It's a flashback to last year's tourney, and the 3-seeded Owls fall to UMass 79-74. Now, while the men's champ week ended in an upset, the women's team went on a Cinderella run in their final A-10 tourney, beating 7-seed Xavier and 2nd-seed Charlotte. From there, the Owls were set to challenge 3-seed Fordham in the semifinals. With a sub-500 record, the Owls knew that an A-10 win was their only chance at a championship bid, but the clock strikes midnight on the Owl season, and the Fordham Rams take control from the field and lift a 66-55 win to end the Temple run. With the loss, it's the end of the season and Victoria McCauley's career as an Owl. Okay, but enough hoop scoop already. Let's get to lax. Women's lacrosse took a trip out west to the Golden State for spring break, but it was all business as their schedule was jam-packed with games against some of the nation's top teams. The Owls go 1 for 3 on their California vacation, beating USC and falling to number 18 Stanford and San Diego State. But keep in mind, the last time that Temple took a trip to California for spring break in 2008, they won the conference championship later that season. Men's baseball muted the mighty We Are roar of the Nittany Lions, but just for an afternoon, by sweeping Penn State on Sunday. The Owls snatched the doubleheader, winning by scores of 4-2 and 3-2. The Owls continued their dominance over the Keystone State with a win over Lehigh yesterday afternoon. Top of the ninth, Owls are down by 1, but it's junior Derek Peterson with the double for the Owl lead. They'll score 4 runs in that inning and take the game 11-8. Temple hopes to keep their PA streak going with a win over St. Joe's on Friday. Now, it's been a busy month for Temple Athletics, and the teams just keep on grinding as 10 different Owl squads will be in action this weekend. We'll be in Dayton covering NCAAs, but we'll do our best to keep you updated on all things cherry and white. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at TU_SportsDesk for the latest. Keaton, back to you.
And thank you, Beccah. And in more sports news, Temple's Senior Associate Athletic Director Larry Doherty is the recipient of the 2013 Bob Vitrone Atlantic 10 Media Award. The award recognizes media professionals whose service and commitment have made a lasting contribution to student athletes. Doherty was presented with the award at halftime of the Temple A10 quarterfinal game against UMass in Brooklyn.
Coming up on Temple Update, spring is here and Dan Marcel will have the 5-day forecast.
That's right, Temple Update will continue just after the break.